us pray. O gracious and loving God, we praise your holy name. We thank you for your presence in our lives and for the abundance of gifts with which we have been blessed. We are moved by reverence and gratitude as your infinite goodness gathers us here today to rejoice in the achievements of our young graduates. In the spirit of Saint Benedict, may they always seek your honor and glory rather than their own. May they be concerned as much about the needs of others as they are of their own. May they always strive to live the ideals of brotherhood that they have been taught, and may they ever be mindful of the need to use their abilities to enrich the lives of others. In doing so, may their lives truly give you praise and glory in all things. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Please remain standing now for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. Please be seated. On behalf of the monastic community, administration, faculty, senior class, and the Academy Board of Trustees, it is my honor and pleasure to extend to you a cordial welcome to the 138th commencement exercises of Subiaco Academy. And now, the conferring of diplomas to the graduating class of 2025. Connor Edward Wazalewski, Branson, Missouri. Connor is the valedictorian of the class of 2025. Evan Joseph Everett, Van Buren, Arkansas. Evan is the salutatorian of the class of 2025. Luis Fernando Araujo Jr., Charleston, Arkansas. Luis is an honor graduate. Sergio Rialto Arredondo, Ajo, Arizona. Jackson Harlan Dart, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Jackson is an honor graduate. Griffin Harold Frederick, Scranton, Arkansas. Drew William Gehrig, Fort Smith, Arkansas.
John Vernon George, Dover, Arkansas. Aiden Allen Grady, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Aiden is an honor graduate. Jacob Peyton Rice, Charleston, Arkansas. Jacob is an honor graduate. Hudson Eugene Kirsch, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Hudson is an honor graduate. Sebastian Andrew Kirsch, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Jude Tong Qual Nightby, Mansfield, Arkansas. Jude is an honor graduate. Jaden Mintree Lee, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Jaden is an honor graduate. Stone Fong Lee, Macomb, Michigan. Marvin Alexis Menjivar, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Marvin is an honor graduate. Colby Lee Monroe, Ola, Arkansas. Colby is an honor graduate. Hunter Mansfield Patterson, Texarkana, Texas. Neil Owen Pennington, Little Rock, Arkansas. Joshua Zachary Post, Altus, Arkansas. Joshua is an honor graduate. Hudson T. Pruitt, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Hudson is an honor graduate. Gabriel Alejandro Rodriguez Mensing, Willemstad, Curacao. Aaron Ashton Roker, Nassau, Bahamas. Aaron is an honor graduate. Darion Tristan Roll, Nassau, Bahamas. Jonathan Lee Sam Jr., Ajo, Arizona. Nikolai Jared Imani Saunders, Nassau, Bahamas. Nikolai is an honor graduate. Jason Thomas Smith, Charleston, Arkansas. Tyler James Stevens, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Tyler is an honor graduate. Andrew Nathan Sweeting, Nassau, Bahamas. Gilbert Benedict Tarmo, Denton, Texas. Seniors, please stand and switch your tassels to the opposite side. Congratulations to Subiaco Academy's 138th graduating class, the class of 2025. It is now my privilege to introduce to you our commencement speaker, Dr. Jerome C. Foss. Jerome Foss is the endowed professor of Catholic thought and culture at St. Vincent College, the first Benedictine college in North America. Dr. Foss has taught there for 14 years. He earned a BA in politics from the University of Dallas and an MA and PhD in political science from Baylor University, where he studied American political thought and the history of political philosophy. Dr. Foss teaches everything from an introduction to American government, to constitutional law, to Catholic political thought, to Shakespeare as a political thinker, and much else. He routinely takes students on trips to Rome in his capacity as director of the St. Vincent's Center for Catholic Thought and Culture. As a matter of fact, he will depart Subiaco, jump on a plane, and head to Rome to meet his students. He also edits a journal entitled Conversatio and organizes many academic events, lectures, and conferences. He has written several books, book chapters, articles, and book reviews. His most recent book is entitled Flannery O'Connor and the Perils of Governing by Tenderness. He is currently working on a book about the Bill of Rights tradition in America. In addition to this, Dr. Foss is in the early stages of rebuilding the honors program at St. Vincent College, which will build on the college's Catholic liberal arts curriculum. The most important part of Dr. Foss's life, however, is his family. His beautiful wife, Karen, and he have been blessed with 8 children. They live in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jerome Foss.
Thank you. Very happy to be with you here today on this momentous celebration, marking a tremendous milestone on your journeys. Thank you to Dr. David Wright for the invitation to join you, and my sincerest greetings to the monks of Subiaco, to the distinguished faculty and staff of the Spine Academy, to the families who have gathered here today to celebrate, and especially to you, the graduates of the class of 2025. Gentlemen, congratulations on the hard work, your dedication, your struggles, your prayers, and your successes. You have proven yourself capable of excelling whenever you dedicate yourself to a task. I can tell from the applause that everyone here is proud of you. Everyone's excited about your accomplishments, and everyone is looking forward to your continued growth and flourishing as you go forward. I'm particularly happy to be with you today because, like you, I'm in a celebratory mood. You are celebrating your high school graduation, and I'm celebrating the 25th anniversary of my high school graduation. 25 is one of those numbers that causes one to stop and reflect. I remember thinking it was really something to graduate in the year 2000, Y2K. Your parents will remember the fears people had back in 1999 as we left one millennium and entered a new millennium. People thought that all the computers were going to crash, and we were a lot less dependent on our computers back then than we are now. To the eyes of many, life has changed quite a bit since 2000. Would you believe that I actually grew up in a house that didn't have a family computer? I finally purchased one when I was in high school, and it was a real production to connect it to the internet. Just to check my email, I would have to run a phone line from my parents' room, where there was a phone jack, down the hallway into the spare room, where our computer took up most of the desk. And after signing on to the internet, I would go down to the kitchen and get a snack while the computer made a lot of weird beeping sounds, as though it were hard work to connect to the World Wide Web. It certainly took several minutes, but by the time I finished my second sandwich, we were usually ready to roll. I would have to hurry and do whatever it was that I wanted to do on the internet because someone in my family might need to use the phone, and I would have to stop. When I was done, I'd roll the cord back up, put it in the closet for next time. This is what we called high-tech living. And most of my peers were in the same situation. No one in my high school had a cell phone. Every family used a landline. If you wanted to call up a girl and ask her on a date, you had to call her house and hope her father didn't answer the phone. And if you did, you tried hard to sound manly and respectful, and you prayed your voice wouldn't crack. By the time I finished college, most people had made the plunge and bought a flip phone. People did not text, they still called one another. Texting cost extra. And phones didn't have keyboards on them, so texting was kind of hard to do. Most of the time it was simply easier to call up your friend and make plans or say hello. By the time I finished graduate school, many people, but not everyone, owned a tablet or a smartphone. Landlines are becoming less common. Wi-Fi made dial-up internet seem like ancient history. Getting on the internet became ubiquitous, commonplace, hardly an event at all. People now do it almost constantly, every time they look at their smartwatch. Running a long phone cord down the hallway seems equivalent to the horse and buggy days of yesteryear. But it was only 25 years ago. From one standpoint, life has changed quite a bit since I graduated from high school. Technology has given us all kinds of new ways of doing things. It has put the world at our fingertips, which is extremely convenient. Far from having to worry about her father answering the phone, you don't even have to worry about her answering the phone. You only have to hope that she'll respond to your text. The world seems to demand less courage of us than it once did. Indeed, the world seems to demand less of us in general. Don't get me wrong, we're still encouraged to excel in our work, whatever that might be. We can excel, but we're not expected really to be excellent. And there's a difference. To excel is to be good at something that you do. Excellence is more about who you are than what you do. Excelling is about skills. Being excellent is about our character. It's about our souls. We are excellent when we flourish as human beings, when we become the people that God is calling us to be, when we respond with generosity to our vocations. And this gets to the point. Yes, life has changed a lot in the 25 years since I graduated from high school. And new technologies like artificial intelligence will bring about even more changes. Perhaps in 25 years, your children will find 2025 to be the ancient past. But my message to you today is that actually, the most important things in life have not changed in the past 25 years, or in the past 2,500 years, nor will they change in the next 25 years, or the next 2,500 years. Human life, at its core, is stable. What matters most is constant across time and space. Consider this. What you feel today as you crossed this stage a few minutes ago and received your diploma, I felt that same thing 25 years ago. Students will feel it 25 years from now. New technologies do not change the pride we take in our accomplishments. And that bittersweet feeling you have today, knowing that you'll be saying goodbye to teachers and friends and an accustomed way of life, I felt that too. And students 25 years from now will feel it. New technologies do not change the complexity of human emotions. The love your parents have for you today, my parents had for me 25 years ago. Those of you called to be parents will have that love for your children in 25 years. New technologies do not change parents' affection for their children, especially as they see them grow into adulthood. Nearly 2,500 years ago, Aristotle described courage, temperance, justice, and prudence. These cardinal virtues are as relevant for us today as they were for the Athenians of his time. He also talked about the importance of friendship. He understood that life without virtue, without friends, would not be flourishing. And that certainly has not changed. 1,500 years ago, St. Benedict talked about the importance of prayer and work. You know from your time here at Subiaco that the balance of ora et labora remains vital. St. Benedict also recognized the importance of stability and community. Isn't it amazing that in this world of rapid change, men in black robes are still praying the daily office, just as they did 1,500 years ago in St. Benedict's time? The great lie of our times, gentlemen, is that you live a different kind of life than your ancestors, that your generation is somehow fundamentally different from that of your parents, that human nature has somehow changed, which is to say that there is no human nature. That is not the truth. Yes, we have different toys and tools today, but the heart of life, the things that really matter, the things we really need, the way of living that is truly fulfilling and happy, has not changed. Courage is still courage, justice is still justice, friendship is still friendship, truth is still truth. If anything, new technologies have made the world hungrier for authentic virtue, friendship, and truth. The world needs good people. The world needs good men grounded in reality. The world needs you. Maturity involves a process that takes most of us a lifetime. It is not easy, but the best things in life are often difficult. And you are blessed to be surrounded by friends and family who are eager to help you become the men you were created to be. Growing in virtue takes a community. That is part of the wisdom of St. Benedict's rule, to which the monks of Subiaco bear testimony. You too, by coming through this academy, bear that testimony. The bells begin to come to the climax here. Perfect timing. By coming to this academy, you too bear that testimony. You're not a group of disjointed individuals. You are members of a community. You are part of a tradition that reaches back in time and looks forward to being transmitted to future generations. The torch has been given to you. You are torchbearers, bringing light and stability to a world enamored by constant change. Congratulations on this honor, and may God bless you as you continue the journey on the path that is laid before you. Carry that torch and strive not just to excel in what you do, but be, in the very depths of your souls, excellent.
Dr. Foss, thank you for being here with us today, and thank you for that message. And now, awards for 2025. Each year on Commencement Day, the Academy recognizes students who have been outstanding in their studies and school citizenship. These awards are given both to reward the student for his achievements and to encourage other students to strive for similar excellence. Certificates of achievement will be awarded to the seniors today. Underclassmen received their awards of achievement at the Honors Assembly last evening. Medal recipients will be awarded to all grade levels, so when your name is announced, please come forward. Theology Department. The following awards are presented by the Department of Theology. For achievement in Honors Benedictine Spirituality, Aiden Graydon. The Medal for Excellence in Theology is awarded to Joshua Zachary Post, a senior from Altus, Arkansas. The donor is the Most Reverend Anthony B. Taylor, Bishop of Little Rock. English Department. The following awards are presented by the Department of English. For achievement in Survey of Poetry, Jackson Dart. For achievement in Dual Credit English 150, Composition 1, Tyler Stevens. For achievement in Oral Communications, Aaron Roker. For achievement in Yearbook, Joshua Post. The Medal for Excellence in English is awarded to Evan Joseph Everett, a senior from Van Buren, Arkansas. The donors are Deacon Roy and Mrs. Cheryl Getz of Subiaco, Arkansas. Mathematics Department. The following awards are presented by the Department of Mathematics. For achievement in personal finance, Jackson Dart. For achievement in securities, insurance, risks, investments, Gabriel Mensing Rodriguez. For achievement in career orientation, Stone Lee. The Diane Hart Medal for Excellence in Mathematics is awarded to Jaden Mintreat Lee, a senior from Portsmouth, Arkansas. The donors are Ken Hart and family of New Blaine, Arkansas. The Science Department. The following awards are presented by the Department of Science. For achievement in outdoor adventure leadership, Joshua Post. For achievement in environmental science, Jackson Dart. For achievement in anatomy and physiology, Evan Everett. For achievement in advanced placement biology, Jude Tung Kwal Nate. The Medal for Excellence in Science is awarded to Connor Edward Wozlowski, a senior from Branson, Missouri. The donors are Mark and Janice Goodson and Taylor Goodson, class of 2011 of Fort Smith, Arkansas. World Languages Department. The Medal for Excellence in World Languages is awarded to Samuel Wu, a junior from Subiaco, Arkansas. The donors are Kenneth and Lisa Vines of Paris, Arkansas. Social Studies Department. The following awards are presented by the Department of Social Studies. For achievement in civics, Stone Lee. For achievement in economics, Marvin Menhavar. For achievement in political ideologies and for achievement in advanced placement United States history, Jude Tung Kwal Nate. The Medal for Excellence in Social Studies is awarded to Jackson Harlan Dart, a senior from Fort Smith, Arkansas. The anonymous donors of this medal give it in memory of Father Frowen Shook. Fine Arts Department. The following awards in art and music are presented by the Department of Visual and Performing Arts. For achievement in advanced art, Colby Monroe. For achievement in woodworking, Jackson Dart. For achievement in beginning guitar, Jonathan Sam. For achievement in advanced guitar, Sergio Arredondo. For achievement as the Jazz Ensemble Outstanding Bandsman, Evan Edward. The Medal for Excellence in Visual Arts is awarded to Griffin Harold Frederick, a senior from Scranton, Arkansas. The donor is the First National Bank of Paris, Arkansas. The Medal for Excellence in Performing Arts is awarded to Tyler James Stevens, a senior from Portsmouth, Arkansas. The donors are the Subiaco Alumni Association Ladies Auxiliary. The Brother Tobias Medal for Residential Life. Beginning in 2019, Subiaco Academy proudly gives an award called the Brother Tobias DeSalvo Medal for Residential Life, awarded to an upperclassman who has exhibited respect, fair treatment of others, teamwork, and leadership in the daily residential life in the dormitories. This year, the Brother Tobias DeSalvo Medal for Residential Life is awarded to Trevor Joseph Wazalewski, a junior from Branson, Missouri. The donors of the medal are Mr. and Mrs. Jean Malik of Maumelle, Arkansas. Campus activities. The following are recognized for involvement in campus activities. Stone Lee. Yeah. Joshua Post. Tyler Stevens. in campus activities is awarded to Sergio Rialto Arredondo, a senior from Ajo, Arizona. The donors are Jamie and Jody Ann Cleveland Tritt of Little Rock, Arkansas, in memory of Jason Cleveland, valedictorian of the class of 1987. Religious activities. The following are recognized by campus ministry for their involvement in religious activities. Luis Araujo. And Marvin Menjivar. The medal for participation in religious activities is awarded to Stone Lee, a senior from Macomb, Michigan. The donor is the Subiaco Alumni Association. Stone Lee! Application to studies. The administrative team, in consultation with Student Services, recognizes students for their application to studies. One of the three distinctive Benedictine vows is conversatio moral, which is defined as the ongoing conversion to the monastic way of life. Formation in the Benedictine tradition, then, is not just about grades or academic averages, but about an ongoing conversion to strive to achieve one's personal best. This award is for students that have demonstrated marked improvement over the course of their time at the Academy. In recognition for application to studies, Colby Monroe. And Jonathan Sam. The medal for application to studies is awarded to Marcos Folsom, a junior from Ajo, Arizona. The donors are the family of the late Judge and Mrs. James L. Sontag of Claremore, Oklahoma. Highest scholastic average. Each year, the student with the highest scholastic average of the school year is recognized. This year, the medal goes to Nicholas Wilfred Schmitz, a sophomore from Charleston, Arkansas. The donor is Logan County Bank of Scranton, Arkansas. The Board of Trustees Medal. The Subiaco Academy Board of Trustees each year awards a medal and a $500 scholarship to a student who has exhibited exemplary character, love of Subiaco, and a commitment to scholarship. This year, the Board of Trustees Medal is awarded to Luis Fernando Araujo, Jr., a senior from Charleston, Arkansas. Americanism Medal. Each year, an award for Americanism is given to a student who is outstanding in service, honor, and leadership and who has been effective in fostering goodwill among the various student groups. The Medal for Americanism is awarded to Marvin Alexis Menjivar, a senior from Fort Smith, Arkansas. The donors are Sheila and Jeff Engel of Farmington, Arkansas. The Corey Cup Award. In 1925, Subiaco initiated an award to be given annually to the student selected as the best all-around athlete of the year. This cup is known as the Corey Athletic Trophy. The trophy is awarded on the basis of participation and usefulness to the team's sportsmanship and school spirit, both on and off campus. This year's recipient of the Corey Athletic Trophy is Jude Tongwal Nape, a senior from Mansfield, Arkansas. The donors of the cup are the late Mr. and Mrs. George Corey and Corey Investments of Miami, Florida. The Good Character Award. The Medal for Good Character is awarded to an upperclassman whom students respect and who has proven his character by personal actions during his years of attendance at Subiaco. This medal is awarded to Griffin Harold Frederick, a senior from Scranton, Arkansas. The donor is Abbott Elijah Owens, OSB. The Pereira Award for Unselfishness. The final award is truly unique to Subiaco Academy. The Pereira Award for Unselfishness is given to the student who has distinguished himself by his unselfishness toward his fellow students and the school, thus imitating the unselfishness of the student in whose honor the medal is given, who died that his companions might swim to safety. This medal is awarded to Joshua Zachary Post, a senior from Arkansas. The donor is Mr. Charles Carpenter, class of 1989. And now for the awarding of the Pat and Vicki Wardlaw Scholarship, I present the president of our academy, Abbott Elijah Owens.
The Victoria and Patrick Wardlaw Scholarship was established by the late Mr. Pat and Miss Victoria Wardlaw of Waco, Texas in 2006. Mr. Wardlaw graduated from Subiaco Academy in 1946 and met, during his senior year, his wife Vicki, a native of Fort Smith, Arkansas, who graduated from St. Scholastica Academy. The Wardlaws considered Subiaco Academy, its faculty, and the Order of St. Benedict to have played a major role in their lives. They also credited the lessons learned at Subiaco Academy and St. Scholastic Academy for providing an excellent springboard toward their rewarding marriage and Mr. Wardlaw's successful business career. Through this endowed scholarship fund, the Wardlaws wish to provide deserving Subiaco graduates the opportunity to pursue their higher education goals and to recognize those who represent the highest ideals of the Academy. The award of $10,000 is made to a graduating senior of the Academy who has shown citizenship, leadership, sportsmanship, scholarship, ambition, and integrity. The Wardlaw's daughter, Becky Meadows, will make a small presentation.
spent here at Subiaco. Mom was at St. Scholastica and came over to sing at a concert. Dad spotted her from the audience, decided he was going to go backstage and meet her. Well, he did just that. She promptly ignored him and would not speak to him. He was undeterred and started writing her letters in Fort Smith. He didn't realize she was a day student. We think she got most of them. He went over to Fort Smith occasionally with permission. Sometimes I don't know that he had permission. After graduation, he went in the Marine Corps, and my mom worked for a small bank at Fort Smith. They continued to write letters, and Dad eventually was sent to Panama and Central America. In his letters, he asked Mom if she would consider coming to Panama and marrying him. She accepted, and we found out years later the way he collected the funds to pay for her passage had something to do with dice and cards. I asked him once if Mom knew that, and he said, "Oh, I'm sure she did. I don't know that she really did." She got to Panama. They got married in the Catholic Church with 2 friends that were their witnesses. That was the beginning of a 75-year marriage. They were a team. They went on to have 3 children. Dad worked in a gas station while trying to go to Baylor University. He worked for a local builder, and his friends thought he was a quick study at things, but he actually was working so hard trying to take care of his family that he seemed like a quick study, but he just would put his mind to something and that was it. Besides the building business, he went into the insurance claims business, again worked hard, and he would always decide that he could do it himself. He didn't need to work for somebody else. So he eventually would do that. All the while, our mother was right beside him in her quiet, gentle way of encouraging, and his dad would say, no matter how tough times were, your mother always had a smile for me. And she did. She worked just as hard. She made most of my clothes. I would go to sleep at night, and I would hear her little sewing machine buzzing away in the next room. And the stupidity that I felt I must have had at that point, I thought that everybody's parents took care of their children that way. Obviously, that's not the case. They had integrity, they were dedicated to their family, and they had commitment to Catholic education. We lost them both in the last year, 9 months apart. My husband and I lived next door to them for 26 years, and I wouldn't have missed a second of it. When we're missing them, I have 2 brothers, what we try to remember is that they're together again in God's kingdom, and that's right where they want to be. There's something that Dad said to us many years ago. We asked him, was he ever afraid when he was in Marine boot camp and the drill instructors were so hard on the young fellas in there? He would always say, hell no, I just got out of Subiaco.
As Becky related to us, it is important for all of us Trojans who are here to recognize the ongoing legacy of the Wardlaws. It is the Pat and Victoria Wardlaw Student Union that we have. This morning when Bo played that organ, you heard it sound so beautiful. It is the Victoria Wardlaw organ. And of course, live on in a very special way with this esteemed scholarship. And so, this year, the 20th awarding of the $10,000 Wardlaw Scholarship is given to Gilbert Benedict Harmon, a senior from Denton, Texas.
Today is a day of celebration. We celebrate the blessings that God has bestowed on these young graduates and their families. We are grateful for the love of parents, teachers, and friends that have led to the joy of this day. We are very proud of these young men and trust that they will remember their years at Subiaco as an inspiration to seek God and to do good to all people they meet during their lives. We hope that they will always consider Subiaco their home, and we hope they will find lasting benefit and direction in the instruction and guidance they have received here. Congratulations, graduates. Well done, and come back soon. I ask that all stand during the recessional march and remain standing until the seniors have marched out of the inner court. The seniors will congregate at the main entrance, and there's lots of chance for family photos and lots of hugs all the way around. And then all are invited to the bottom floor of Furman Hall for some refreshments and fellowship time together. Thank you all for attending and sharing this special day with all of us, and in particular, the class of 2025.